It doesn't matter whether that felony rioting happened here at the Capitol. It doesn't matter whether it happened in Portland or Chicago or Atlanta, and it should be punished.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got an intense debate to dive into, one that's heating up the Senate and really stirring the pot across the nation. We're talking about a fiery exchange between Senator John Kennedy and Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Senator Kennedy did not hold back as he passionately demanded justice and punishment for those involved in felony riots, making it clear that there should be consequences for such actions. Without order, there can be no justice, and that's what this debate is all about. Senator Kennedy opened up by addressing the chaos we've all witnessed. Over the past years, we've seen felony rioting break out across the United States. From the Capitol to cities like Portland, Chicago, and Atlanta, it's been a tough time for so many communities. Kennedy pointed out that it doesn't matter where these riots happened, what matters is that they're wrong, and they should be punished, not rewarded. This leads to Kennedy's proposal. His amendment was simple. If someone was convicted of a felony tied to a riot or civil disorder in the last 2 years, they shouldn't be eligible for the Paycheck Protection Program. This is a program meant to help struggling small businesses, and Kennedy feels strongly that convicted rioters shouldn't get these loans. With no time left on the floor, he asked for another 30 seconds to make his point, and his response was sharp. The frustration was clear in his voice. His stance was simple. You either support the riots, or you don't. He reminded everyone that the riots over the summer caused 47 deaths and over $1 billion in damage. To him, anyone who participated in such violence should not be rewarded with federal aid. He took it a step further, pointing out Speaker Pelosi's absence. Kennedy implied that if Pelosi had stayed, maybe there would have been room for more debate and improvements to the bill, but since she wasn't there, it made things difficult. He called out those who opposed his amendment, saying it would be a lot more intellectually honest if they just admitted they don't believe rioters should be punished through the PPP program.
My amendment is very simple. It says that if you were one of those rioters and you have received due process, you have been convicted by a court of law of competent jurisdiction, and you have been adjudged to have committed a felony with respect to the riot or civil disorder in the past 2 years, that you cannot participate in the PPP program. Madam President, this is the third time I brought this amendment. The third time. Now, you either approve of the rioting that happened this summer and at the Capitol, or you don't. The riots this summer killed 47 people, well over $1 billion worth of damage. Number two, I can't help it if Speaker Pelosi has decided to go home, which prevents us from offering amendments to make this bill better. We all support extension of the PPP program, but this is not right. And it would be a lot more intellectually honest if my colleague said, who opposed my amendment, said, look, we just don't think that if you rioted, you should be punished with respect to the PPP program, because that's what a no vote is saying.
Without
Madam President,
objection.
I just want to read the language to you. It says that you're prohibited from getting a PPP loan if you've been convicted of a felony in relation to a riot or a civil disorder in the past 2 years. You either support violence or you don't.
So there you have it, Senator Kennedy versus his colleagues, all debating over the future of the PPP program and whether or not rioters should have access to federal loans. It's a passionate issue, and it's clear that both sides have strong arguments. But what do you think? Should people convicted of felonies related to riots be denied access to federal aid programs like the PPP? Or should we focus on helping small businesses regardless of an individual's past? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more updates on these heated debates. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and as always, take care.